Hey everyone, ready to dive into digital wealth building? Seems like it's on everyone's mind these days.
And for good reason.
Yeah, right.
I mean, the digital world is exploding with opportunities.
That's what we're diving into today.
You bet.
I've got some sources here that you sent over.
Yeah.
They paint a pretty interesting picture of this new frontier.
Right.
The booming digital economy, the rise of AI, and platforms like YouTube are really changing the game.
What's really fascinating to me is just the scale of this whole shift.
Yeah.
We're talking about a digital economy worth, get this, $14.5 trillion
Wow.
in 2023 alone.
Uh-huh.
And projections are saying it's going to hit 20 trillion by 2030.
That's massive.
It's a huge chunk of the global economy.
Yeah.
And it really shows like a fundamental change in how wealth is being created.
All right, so let's break this down a little bit.
Sure.
The internet's been around for a while, right?
Yeah.
So what's driving this sudden surge in the digital economy?
Well, it's been a gradual evolution.
Yeah.
But there are a few key milestones that really stand out.
Okay.
Like think back to the early days of the internet.
Yeah.
The wild west of the 90s.
I remember.
Companies like Amazon and Google were just starting out.
Right.
E-commerce was in its infancy.
Uh-huh.
Then came the 2010s.
Yeah.
With the explosion of smartphones and social media.
Oh, yeah.
Suddenly, everyone was connected,
Right.
sharing and shopping online.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Then, wasn't it around that time we saw the rise of cryptocurrencies?
Exactly.
Like Bitcoin?
Yeah.
A lot of the sources you shared touch on this.
Bitcoin's arrival around 2009 marked a turning point.
Hmm.
It introduced this concept of decentralized finance,
Okay.
a system operating outside of traditional banks.
Interesting.
And this sparked a movement towards financial freedom and control.
I see.
And this is a key theme in the whole digital wealth building narrative.
So it wasn't just about, like, buying Bitcoin and hoping it went up in value.
Right.
It represented a whole new way of thinking about money and finance.
Precisely.
Okay.
And this new way of thinking has fueled the rise of other digital assets.
Oh, okay.
Things like NFTs,
Okay.
non-fungible tokens,
Right.
which represent unique digital items,
Uh-huh.
and even virtual real estate in metaverses.
Like Decentraland.
Yeah, like Decentraland.
Hold on. Metaverses.
Yeah.
For someone who's not a tech whiz, what exactly is a metaverse?
Okay, so think of it like a persistent online 3D world. People are working, playing, even holding concerts in these virtual spaces.
Wow.
Companies are setting up virtual shops.
Right.
Artists are creating and selling digital art within them.
Interesting.
It's a whole new economy emerging within these virtual worlds.
So buying virtual real estate
Yeah,
is kind of like investing in the future potential of these online worlds.
exactly. It's a bet on the growth and development of these metaverses.
Makes sense.
Some people believe these virtual spaces will become as important as the physical world in the future.
Wow. So we've got this digital economy that's booming,
Yeah.
fueled by everything from online businesses to crypto and metaverses.
Uh-huh.
But where does AI fit into all of this?
AI is a game changer,
Okay.
literally.
All right.
The sources you sent highlight its potential to add $15.7 trillion
Wow.
to the global economy by 2030.
That's a staggering number.
It is.
Give us some concrete examples.
Sure.
How is AI being used right now to generate wealth?
Well, a great example is the rise of robo-advisors.
Okay.
Platforms like Betterment and Wealthfront.
Right.
They use AI to manage billions of dollars in assets for investors. They analyze market data, adjust portfolios, and make investment decisions
Really?
based on your individual risk tolerance and goals.
So it's like having a personalized financial advisor,
Yeah,
but powered by AI
exactly.
and available 24/7.
Precisely.
That's pretty cool.
And the beauty is it's accessible to anyone, regardless of their experience level or investment capital.
I see.
It's democratizing financial management,
Right.
making it easier for people to grow their wealth.
That makes a lot of sense. But what about those who aren't interested in investing in the stock market?
Right.
Are there other ways that AI can be used to generate income?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Take, for example, AI-powered content creation tools
Okay.
like Jasper and ChatGPT.
Right, right.
These tools can write blog posts,
Huh?
social media content,
Okay.
even scripts for YouTube videos,
Wow.
all in a matter of minutes.
Really?
Imagine the time and effort you could save
Yeah.
and the potential to scale your content creation efforts.
So you're telling me I can have an AI write my YouTube video scripts for me?
You got it.
How good is the content they produce?
Well, the quality is surprisingly good, and it's improving rapidly.
Okay.
These tools are learning to write in different styles and tones. They can even incorporate SEO best practices
Really?
to make sure your content gets seen by more people.
That's pretty incredible. And this leads us to the next big piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Right?
It seems like YouTube is more than just a place to watch cat videos these days.
It is.
How has it become such a powerhouse for generating income?
YouTube has become a massive content consumption and creation machine. It's the second largest search engine globally,
Wow.
with over 2.1 billion monthly users
Okay.
actively searching for information and entertainment.
So there's a whole movement around YouTube automation,
Yeah.
which seems to be a key focus in the sources you sent.
Right.
So break it down for us. How does this whole automation thing work?
Okay, so it's about creating a system that works,
Uh-huh.
even when you're not actively working on it.
Okay.
You choose a niche,
Right.
create content within that niche,
Okay.
and leverage automation tools to handle tasks like video editing,
Right.
uploading,
Okay.
even promoting your content.
Interesting.
The goal is to build a channel that generates passive income,
I see.
even while you sleep.
That sounds almost too good to be true.
I know, right?
You're saying I can build a YouTube channel without ever having to be on camera?
Exactly.
Wow.
And that's why it's so appealing to so many people.
Yeah.
It's a way to build a business and generate income
Right.
without having to be the face of the brand.
So you're choosing a niche, creating content, and automating the process.
Yep.
But what are the most popular niches for YouTube automation?
Okay.
And how do you actually make money from it?
The beauty of YouTube is that there's an audience for almost anything.
Okay.
Popular niches include finance, technology, health and fitness, cooking, gaming, and even things like crafting and DIY.
Okay, so let's say I choose personal finance as my niche,
Right.
which seems to be a hot topic these days.
It is.
How would I actually make money from a YouTube channel about personal finance?
There are a few ways. Okay. The most common is ad revenue.
Right.
Once your channel meets certain criteria,
Uh-huh.
YouTube will run ads on your videos,
Okay,
and you get a cut of the revenue.
gotcha.
You can also earn money through affiliate marketing,
Right.
where you promote other companies' products and earn a commission on sales.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So the more views and engagement you get, the more money you can potentially make.
Yeah.
But is it really that simple? Is there a secret sauce to YouTube success?
There's no magic bullet,
Okay.
but consistency and quality are key.
All right.
YouTube's algorithm rewards creators who consistently upload valuable content, content that people enjoy watching.
So it's not just about uploading any old video.
Right.
You need to create content that's engaging, informative, and relevant to your target audience.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's where those AI tools we talked about earlier can really come in handy.
Oh, right.
They can help you brainstorm video ideas, write compelling scripts, and even optimize your content for search.
This is all starting to make sense. We're
Yeah.
starting to see how all these pieces fit together.
Right.
The digital economy, AI, YouTube automation. But how do we tie this all together into a cohesive strategy for building wealth?
Okay.
What are the next steps?
That's where things get really exciting. We're going to build a multi-channel strategy
Okay.
where each element supports and amplifies the others.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah,
Multiple streams of income all working together.
exactly.
Tell me more.
All right. So are you ready to map out your digital wealth building strategy?
Let's do it. I'm all about those actionable steps. You've got me really curious about AI as a secret weapon,
Yeah.
YouTube as this potential cash machine, and this whole new world of digital assets.
Right.
So how do I turn all these concepts into like a solid plan?
Imagine building a multi-channel strategy,
Okay.
much like diversifying your investments.
Right.
But instead of stocks and bonds,
Yeah.
we're talking income streams powered by AI,
Okay.
engaging content, and smart investments in those digital assets we talked about.
Multiple income streams working in sync.
Yeah,
That's a lot more appealing than putting all my eggs in one basket.
it is.
So where do I start?
First, identify the AI tools that can immediately simplify your life
Okay.
and boost your earning potential.
All right.
Remember those AI content generators we talked about?
Yeah.
Jasper and ChatGPT?
Right.
They're your starting point.
Okay.
Use them to craft blog posts, social media content,
Right.
even ebooks. You could use this content to build an audience or even sell it directly.
So I could literally have AI write a blog post about, say, the basics of investing and then potentially sell that as an ebook.
Exactly.
Wow.
And while you're at it,
Yeah.
explore those robo-advisors we discussed.
Okay.
Start automating your investments. Even if you start with a small portion of your portfolio.
Right.
It's a great way to test the waters of AI-driven investing.
Got it.
Okay.
So step 1 is to embrace AI for content creation and investment.
Yes.
What's next on this roadmap?
Next, we tap into the YouTube goldmine.
Okay.
Choose a niche for your channel.
Right.
Something you're genuinely interested in and know a lot about.
Okay.
Personal finance is a great example.
Right.
But it could be anything.
Yeah.
From travel vlogging to teaching people how to code.
Right.
The key is genuine passion, as it makes creating content much easier and more enjoyable.
Okay, let's stick with personal finance for now.
Right.
What's the next step in building this YouTube automation channel?
This is where AI comes in again.
Okay.
Tools like ChatGPT or Jasper are fantastic for brainstorming video ideas, writing engaging scripts,
Right.
and even creating outlines.
Interesting.
Remember, automation is key here.
Got it.
Right.
So I could have AI help me write a script
Yeah,
for a video like 5 investing mistakes beginners make.
absolutely.
Okay.
Then explore tools like Synthesia or 11 Labs for AI voiceovers. Or even create avatars to present your content.
Wow.
No need to be on camera if you prefer to stay behind the scenes.
This is starting to come together.
Yeah.
I'm creating content with AI, automating my investments,
Right.
and building a YouTube channel in a niche I enjoy.
Yeah.
But what about those digital assets we discussed earlier? How do they fit into this?
That's where the real magic happens.
Okay.
Your YouTube channel becomes a springboard. As your channel starts generating revenue, use a portion of those profits to invest
Okay.
in things like cryptocurrencies,
Right.
NFTs, or even virtual real estate in the metaverse.
Interesting.
You're creating a loop
Okay.
where your digital assets fuel your content creation and vice versa.
So I'm not just earning income from YouTube.
Right.
I'm also building a portfolio of digital assets that could potentially appreciate in value.
Exactly. It's like building a diversified portfolio,
Right.
but with digital assets instead of traditional stocks and bonds.
Mm.
And as you gain more experience
Yeah.
and your income grows,
Right.
you can scale and optimize your strategy.
Okay.
Invest in new AI tools,
Yeah.
launch additional YouTube channels in different niches, and diversify your digital asset portfolio even further.
Okay. I'm starting to see the big picture here.
Yeah.
It's about creating a self-sustaining ecosystem
Right.
where different income streams work together to fuel each other.
Exactly.
But this digital landscape is changing so fast.
It is.
How do I stay ahead of the curve?
The key is continuous learning and adaptation. The digital world is dynamic,
Yeah.
and what works today might not work tomorrow.
All right.
You need to be willing to experiment with new tools,
Okay.
embrace emerging trends,
Uh-huh.
and constantly refine your approach.
So this isn't a set it and forget it type of strategy.
It's not.
It requires ongoing effort and attention.
It does. But the beauty is you're in control. You decide how much time and energy you invest,
Right.
and you can adjust as you go along.
Okay.
The digital world is full of opportunities
Yeah.
for those who are willing to learn and adapt.
This is inspiring.
Yeah.
But let's be realistic for a moment.
Sure.
Building wealth, even in the digital world,
Right.
takes time and effort.
It does.
It's not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Absolutely not.
Right.
You're absolutely right.
Okay.
It's crucial to have realistic expectations.
Yeah.
There will be challenges.
Right.
And overnight success is rare.
Yeah.
But if you're willing to put in the work,
Mm-hmm.
learn from your mistakes,
Okay.
and stay persistent,
Mm-hmm.
the rewards can be life-changing.
So we've got our multi-channel roadmap.
Yep.
We're embracing AI, building YouTube channels,
Right.
and investing in digital assets.
Exactly.
Are there any downsides or risks we need to be aware of?
That's an important question.
Yeah.
Like any investment or business venture,
Right.
there are inherent risks. The digital economy is still relatively young.
Yeah.
and evolving rapidly.
Right.
Regulations can change, technologies can become obsolete,
Okay.
and market conditions can fluctuate.
So how can we mitigate those risks and make smart decisions in this ever-changing landscape?
Diversification is key.
Okay.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Right.
Spread your investments across multiple assets and income streams. Thoroughly research market trends, new technologies,
Okay.
and potential risks.
Right.
Never invest in something you don't fully understand.
That's great advice.
Yeah.
It's about being informed, strategic, and adaptable in this exciting but sometimes unpredictable digital world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And remember, this is a journey, not a destination.
Right.
Embrace the process.
Okay.
Stay curious. And don't be afraid to experiment and learn along the way.
This deep dive has been incredibly insightful. We've uncovered so much about AI, YouTube automation,
Yeah.
and the potential of digital assets.
Right.
But this is just the beginning, right?
You got it.
Okay.
In the final part of our deep dive,
Yeah.
we'll zoom out and explore the bigger picture.
Okay.
We'll discuss the future of this digital economy and how these technologies might reshape our world.
Welcome back to the deep dive. We've been exploring this world of digital wealth building.
It's fascinating stuff.
It is, yeah. From the power of AI and YouTube automation to the rise of all these digital assets like crypto and NFTs,
Right.
things are changing so fast.
They really are.
It's clear we're just at the beginning of something big.
Absolutely. And as we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah.
I think it's important to step back and look at the bigger picture.
Okay.
We're not just talking about like individual opportunities here.
Right.
We're talking about a societal shift in how wealth is created and distributed.
It is kind of mind-boggling when you really think about it. Yeah.
The digital economy is not some niche thing anymore.
Right.
It's becoming the main stage.
It really is.
And it's evolving crazy fast.
At lightning speed.
Yeah.
One of the most fascinating aspects to me is the democratization of wealth creation. The tools and resources that used to be exclusive, like only for big corporations and institutions, are now available to anyone
Wow.
with an internet connection and a willingness to learn.
That's pretty powerful.
It is.
It means individuals have more control over their financial futures than ever before.
Exactly.
They're not limited by those like traditional gatekeepers
Yeah.
or geographical boundaries.
It's really exciting.
It is, but this newfound power also comes with responsibility,
It does.
right? As we embrace all these new technologies,
Yeah.
we have to consider their broader impact on society.
Absolutely.
So what kind of impact are we talking about?
Well, for one thing, there's the potential for job displacement.
Okay.
As AI becomes more sophisticated.
It can automate tasks that humans used to do.
Right.
And this could lead to major shifts in the job market.
Yeah.
And we need to be prepared for that.
That's a valid concern. But
Yeah.
couldn't AI also create new jobs?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And new opportunities.
Okay.
I mean, history has shown us that tech advancements often lead to the creation of entirely new industries and job roles that we couldn't have even imagined before.
That's true.
The key is to adapt and evolve with these changes,
Right.
constantly learning new skills and embracing new opportunities.
So it's not just about learning how to use these new tools.
Yeah,
It's about developing a mindset of continuous learning
Yeah.
and adaptation.
precisely. And that's something we can all do,
Right.
regardless of age or background.
Makes sense.
The digital world offers endless opportunities for those who are curious and willing to embrace new challenges.
So in a way, this digital revolution is also an educational revolution. It's forcing us to become lifelong learners, constantly upgrading our skills and knowledge
Right.
to keep up with the pace of change.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
And as we navigate this new landscape, it's important that we have open and honest conversations
Okay.
about the potential challenges,
Right.
but also about the exciting opportunities.
We need to make sure that everyone has a chance to participate
Yeah.
in this digital economy, regardless of their background or circumstances.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We need to bridge the digital divide and make sure everyone has equitable access
Yeah.
to education, technology, and resources.
Right.
That's crucial for creating a more inclusive and prosperous future.
For everyone.
For everyone.
It's inspiring to think about the positive impact these technologies could have
Yeah,
on a global scale.
it is.
Like, the digital economy has the potential to empower individuals, foster innovation,
Yeah.
and create new solutions to some of the world's biggest problems.
I agree.
This has been quite a journey.
It has.
We've gone from the practicalities of building wealth
Yeah.
in this digital age
Right.
to exploring the broader societal implications of this tech revolution.
It's a complex
Yeah,
and constantly evolving landscape.
right.
But one thing is clear.
What's that?
The future is being written right now, and we all have the power to shape it.
So what's the key takeaway message for our listeners? What do you want them to remember from this deep dive?
I'd say don't be afraid to explore, experiment, and learn.
Yeah.
Embrace these new tools and technologies, and most importantly,
Yeah.
believe in your own potential. The digital world is full of opportunities
Right.
for those who are willing to seize them.
That's a great message.
Yeah.
This deep dive has been so insightful and inspiring.
Good. I'm glad.
I hope our listeners feel empowered to take action.
Way too.
And start building their own paths to success in this digital age.
It's an exciting time.
It really is. And remember, it's not just about the money.
Right.
It's about the freedom, the flexibility, and the opportunity to create a life on your own terms.
Absolutely.
The digital world gives us all this chance
Yeah.
to redefine what's possible
Right.
and create a future that aligns with our values and aspirations.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey into the world of digital wealth building.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
We'll see you next time on The Deep Dive.